Hello friends, it has been a little while. Sorry about that. I have been either sick with a cold or something, for weeks here and there. Nope, not COVID, tested like a million times. Can you believe it? Like 2 years later or more now, and I still have never tested positive for COVID. Maybe I'm one of those super, what do they call them? Not super spreaders, but super rejectors. Anyways, I've been busy as heck, but not with much with the pond. Basically, as soon as I got it running, I started testing the water weekly, and my wife and daughter immediately turned it into a makeshift swimming pool. And I got busy doing other stuff like finishing this patio, which still isn't finished. Got the hot tub, got a little pea gravel hot tub pad built over here. Learned some interesting stuff. Installed a sub panel. That took me a long time. Trenched for electrical. I got some more trenching electrical to do over here to power the pumps. Installed my aeration. Roughed in plumbing for a outdoor shower right over here between the hot tub and the deck. And now I'm getting ready to finish this edge of the pond, because until just the other day, this hot tub was sitting out right here on the edge, making it almost impossible for me to finish the patio edge so I could finish the pond edge. Basically, I had a bunch of dependencies that when Barney the purple dinosaur excavator needed to go home, I kind of went in a mad dash and did a whole bunch of work with it around the property, moved this hot tub over here and put it right in the way of finishing the edge of the pond, because I didn't want to have to carry it down with neighbors and friends and family and stuff later. Anyways, I've been super busy doing work on the house as things broke on the house, and just letting the pond do its thing and mature. And now I'll show you, pretty much all summer, once again, the video doesn't do it justice. I might need to turn the aeration off to show you, but it's practically crystal clear water. You can see pebbles in the sand on the bottom of the stuff way out here. In the bottom, that's about almost 4.5 feet down there. Got a little bit of plumbing to hide left. See some of my daughter's toys that she takes in the pond with her. And also these weeds, which is not fair to call weeds because I don't have anything else to plant there right now, so they're actually serving a purpose of making the edge look a little bit nicer. This is amaranth. Our property is just covered in amaranth, 2 different types of it. Really funny. This is going to be me rambling as I walk around a little bit, because I don't have a whole lot to talk about with the pond right now until I finish up the edging. You can see these. It's growing over the edge into the water at the edge here. Grew all over here. I just got a irrigation pump vault sitting over my pump there, because it rained the other day, and I thought, well, I better just cover the pump so it doesn't get so it's out of the elements. Turn around and show you the patio. I retooled all the edges. Need to build my stream here still. Little bridge coming across here. Put new gutters on the house. That was a lot of work. I didn't do the gutters, but all the prep work on the fascia and soffit to get the gutters in and not cover up rotted fascia board for another 30 years. Oh, I made a little pea stone patio over here for the fire pit that will go about right where this sandbag is. This worked out really well, and I'm going to do it elsewhere. This is a piece of composite decking. I bought a whole bunch of it. I just kind of went crazy. I went to the Habitat for Restore, Restore Habitat for Humanity, or whatever the heck it's called. The used building material store here in Vancouver. And they sell sometimes like leftover composite decking from contractor jobs. 20-foot lengths for like $10, and that is so stinking cheap. And a lot of the colors were ugly, and you can only get like 5 or 6 different colors, and never more than 5 or 6 of each of them. So you can't it'd be really hard to actually build a deck or something out of them. But I picked up a bunch of them, and I thought, oh, I'll use it for edging. And it's working out pretty well. I need to sweep these joints and figure out, maybe fill the the edge here, you know, the groove that you'd normally put a hidden fastener in when it's turned properly. But I think it bends really well. I've got it held in place with these pieces of 1/2-inch rebar. I only needed 2 of them because it's really stiff, but still bends really well. What else can I show you? I mean, I don't have I just wanted to put something out here so you guys know I'm still alive. I'm still getting over a cold my daughter brought home from the park a couple weeks ago. What else? What else? Moved all my materials over here because got them off of the driveway, so we can actually park our cars in the driveway again. Demoed a retaining wall around this tree that was causing roots to encircle it and whatever you call that, girdle the tree. Slowly fixing that. This tree's not super happy this summer as a result of that, but hopefully it'll make it happier in the long run. This is my grandpa's little trailer. I put a hitch on the Subaru because when I returned the excavator, it went home in the dump trailer that I was borrowing, which, man, a dump trailer is like the coolest thing in the world. I didn't have anything to tow it with, so I had to like borrow the neighbor's truck or have my dad come down with his you know, 2500 Ram and tow it around. But now I can haul this little guy. I can get like a 1/2 yard of gravel each run if I need it. In this thing with the Subaru, that's really handy. Got this giant pile of wood chip mulch. I'm sorry for all the coughing. It's hard to talk right now. Dug this depression here to capture rainwater. I had a rain chain, which I'll put back, but now I'm going to have a real, what do you call it, rain garden here. Stuck a few leftover boulders in it to give it some character. Graded the whole front yard before Barney came home, or before Barney went home. Built this berm that still needs a lot of work. Put some boulders in it. Got a couple smaller ones left sitting here. Have a nice, really nice, chopped up my front entryway to expand the patio. So I have this really nice OSB entranceway. I'm really working hard to maintain my status as the trashiest neighbor. And I'm knocking it out of the park on that one. You can see my giant junk pile over here. Trying to think, did I do anything over here? No, I'm getting ready now to install main lines for irrigation. And then, because I'm a dummy and didn't think about this beforehand, when I dug this pond, you know, we just took all the spoils and, you know, graded it out over the existing soil. And that's not the worst idea in the world, but the stuff that came out of the bottom of the hole, right, is really clay heavy. As you can see this summer, even though we had a really wet spring, the ground is cracking. I just covered up all the existing topsoil. That was so stupid. What I should have done is plowed, or, you know, piled up, moved all the topsoil out of the way, then put in taken the fill from the pond, spread it out, and then put the topsoil that I mounted up somewhere else back over here. Now what I need to do is probably buy a couple dump truck loads of soil and mix it in, topsoil, and mix it in here. Did a little bit of work on the deck. Still have a little bit of edging to do up here. Geez, I feel like I've been crazy busy all day, every day. I don't have all that much to tell you guys about, but wanted to give you something. Just take you on a little tour. Oh, here's a fun thing. Every time I decided to just start collecting all the field stones, you know, the little hand-sized smooth stones that come out of the ground whenever I stick a shovel in the ground. You know, I'll get a rock or two in that shovelful. Just, you know, smooth, almost like river gravel, but it's, you know, field stone. Doesn't come out of a river. And every time I get one, I just kind of wash it off real quick and throw it in here because I ran out of you know, pond gravel. It was almost full. That's hardly any. That's probably like a yard or two of dirt worth of field stones. The next time I dig a hole, I'll probably finish up the rest of this area, and I'm gonna need some more to do this edge along here. Anyways, my throat hurts now, and I don't have much left to ramble on, but it's coming along, and I think before the rains start, at the very least, the pond will be totally and completely done. Nice chatting with you.